A powerful storm triggers a flood emergency in Ventura County. Streets become rivers, leaving cars submerged. Even a tornado warning is issued. My goodness. Hello, everyone. You're watching The Rundown. I'm Robin Winston. Take a look at this video. This is out of Port Hueneme. This is why officials in Ventura County are asking people to stay off the roads. The heavy rain is leading to major flooding, not just on the roads, but homes, too. Crews are working to secure a parking garage after it partially collapsed during the storm. Luckily, no one was hurt. Well, take a look at this. This is video from the Peninsula Shopping Center at the Rolling Hills Estates Wednesday afternoon. Firefighters say planters on the third floor of the parking garage fell to the ground level after rain saturated the dirt in them. The exit and entrance of the garage were blocked off by the debris. There was no damage to vehicles in the garage, thank goodness. Six Flags Magic Mountain closed due to the rain. Park officials say any tickets purchased for December 20th will be honored through the end of the year. So the question a lot of folks are asking, how long will the storm and the wet weather stick around? It's time to check in with meteorologist Stephanie Olmo. She has the answer.
Hello, everyone. We are dealing with that storm system. This is the second one that's continuing to make an impact across the area as it continues to slide its way further east as we head into Thursday night and into Friday. We'll have more widespread activity across the area. The Orange County area and also the Inland Empire has been generally quiet, but we can expect that to change as we head into late Thursday and Friday with some periods of moderate to heavy rain. That's going to be a possibility. Snow levels will be coming down, too, to right around 6,500 feet around our area mountains Thursday night and into Friday. As we head into the weekend, that area of low pressure continues to glide its way further to the east. What can we expect as we continue? So, moderate to heavy rain at times across our region. Rainfall rates around 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 of an inch per hour will be common. There's still the threat of an isolated thunderstorm across the area, too, and impacts flooding that has already been an issue across our region. We can expect more of that as we continue through Friday with some travel delays. I know it's a busy week with holidays around the corner. Back to you.
The LA County public defender wrongfully imprisoned in Venezuela is back in the U.S. Evan Hernandez is one of 10 Americans released as a part of a prisoner swap deal with Venezuela. Hernandez had been in prison for nearly 2 years after being kidnapped while on vacation in Colombia.
I'm incredibly grateful to be home. I'm incredibly grateful to my family, to my friends, to President Biden for getting me home, for getting all of us home.
In exchange for the swap, the U.S. released an ally of the president of Venezuela. A week-long strike is now underway for nearly 1,800 healthcare workers in L.A. and Orange County. Workers at prime healthcare facilities claim turnover is high, they're understaffed, and patient care is at risk. They also want more money. ER techs, vocational nurses, nursing assistants, and radiology techs are just some of the employees who walked off the job in Linwood, Inglewood, Encino, and Garden Grove. For many, this is round 2 in just a matter of months.
Even though the RNs are in there, there's buses that pulled up not too long ago where they hire travelers to come in and do what we do. And they're okay with paying the travelers the rates that they're paying them at $80, $120 an hour, but are not okay with just simply raising the wages to a living wage for everybody else.
The picketing will last through Friday, but employees will not return to work until December 27th. Prime Healthcare put out a statement claiming the union walked away from negotiations and has chosen to strike. It goes on to say that quality patient care will not be affected. It's important to note that hospitals will stay open during the strike.
No peace! No peace!
Meantime, LAX workers are demanding higher pay. They held a rally Wednesday morning calling on the city council to make a change to the living wage ordinance for airport workers ahead of the Olympics. Officials say the city is expected to benefit as a result of the Olympics, but airport workers will not.
We can't pay our rent, we can't pay groceries. That's the reason we're here. We need city council to give our living wages and give them as soon as possible. We have to skip the holidays. We don't really have enough money to buy gifts for our nieces or nephews or our children.
The city council is expected to consider a motion to modernize their pay next year. It's now been nearly a year since the Southwest Airlines holiday meltdown. A winter storm snowballed into days of cancellations, affecting 2 million Southwest customers. On Monday, the airline agreed to a $140 million settlement with the federal government and says it's made lots of changes to make sure it doesn't happen again. More now from reporter Diana Zoga with NBC Dallas.
We thought we were coming back home the day after Christmas.
Last Christmas, Leroy Armstrong was scrambling to get home. Southwest Airlines canceled his return flight from Georgia, then canceled the rebooked flight for the next day.
We stood in lines for a couple of hours trying to get to somebody at the counter and see if we could reroute, and I just told my wife, this is not going to happen. We're not getting out of here on Southwest.
Armstrong found one-way tickets on a different airline, paying another $1,000 to fly back to Dallas. Since then, Armstrong says Southwest reimbursed him for those tickets, the unused travel with Southwest, and credited another 25,000 rewards points as a goodwill gesture.
It doesn't replace the time loss and the frustration, etc., but they did take care of business by reimbursing us for the money we were out of pocket.
So with that in mind, would you fly Southwest again?
Unfortunately, Southwest is still my airline of choice. So I flew enough this year to be A-list.
This year, Southwest Airlines says it's taken steps to avoid a repeat event, including boosting de-icing capabilities at key cold weather airports. The airline also says it's enhanced scheduling systems for flights and crews.
They've patched up the biggest problems that they had. So no one really expects a big problem coming up this year. However, you never know.
Charlie Leoka is president of the consumer group Travelers United. Whatever airline you choose, passengers can do a few things to prepare, including downloading the airline's app. It can help streamline rebooking.
Even when you stand in line, you can still be working the phone.
You can research backup flights ahead of time just in case. And Leoka says keep your phone charger with you in a carry-on. A small power strip is handy too.
Or you could plug into the wall, and then 6 other people could all plug into it. And when I left, if I was going right home, I would say, hey guys, keep it.
And there's this tip from frequent flyer Armstrong.
If you're going to travel during the holidays where you know there's so many more people trying to fly, just be ready to be flexible.
Hope for smooth skies, but prepare for changing conditions.
That was Diana Zoga reporting. If an airline cancels your flight and you don't rebook with them, Department of Transportation rules say an airline must refund you for the unused travel, including fees for things like checked baggage. Airlines are not required to put you up in a hotel if you're stranded overnight, but some will opt to do so. Well, it's officially tamal season, and Supervisor Janice Hahn held 2 masa giveaways Wednesday morning. Hundreds of participants received a 10-pound bag of masa, along with a bag of corn husk and a bed of red chile secos to make the traditional Mexican Christmas dish.
Tamales are fundamental to Christmas dinner for so many Latino families. And without tamales, there's no Christmas. So a few weeks ago, after I did a turkey giveaway for Thanksgiving in Commerce, I thought, why aren't we showing the same love to the traditional Latino Christmas dinner?
I saw so many thankful, smiling faces there. The 2 events were held in Linwood and South Whittier. Hahn also handed out toys to low-income families. 500 families went home with some Christmas goodies thanks to a distribution at the LA County Arboretum. Pre-registered families got a holiday food box with a meat selection and other goodies inside. More than 1,200 children also received gift bags filled with items selected from their own wish list. How cool is that? Volunteers and Foothill Unity Center Incorporated made it all happen.
Oh, it's helped me a whole lot, you know, low income and have all that. So, boom, it does me a real good opportunity, for my family.
Who are you giving the toys to?
My grandkids. I got 11 of them.
And of course, Barbie was one of many toys given out. This is what it's all about, right? During the holiday season, coming together as a community, making it happen for folks in need. You can always get news and weather updates on the NBCLA app and our website, NBCLA.com. And be sure to tune into Today in LA on NBC4, weekdays 4 to 7 a.m. I'll be here helping you get around with traffic reports throughout your morning commute. All right, I'll see you next time on The Rundown.